and welcome to I'm Not Judging, but the podcast where we, three mums of school-aged kids, dive into the hilarious, chaotic, and sometimes questionable world of modern parenting. I'm Bryony May Williams.
I'm Charlie Fuge.
And I'm Vix Wilshire.
We're not experts and we're definitely not perfect, but we are in the thick of it just like you.
From birthday party politics to screen time battles, we're here to say the things you're thinking.
With a healthy dose of humour, honesty and absolutely no judgment. Well, maybe just a little.
Coming up on I'm Not Judging But today.
So the Rovers ground is where I learnt how to swear.
Well, there you go.
That's literally, I was like really young, used to go with my dad, and then you'd be like, referees, and yeah.
That,
it was my favourite time of the weekend. You'd be like, whoa, and you'd be like, oh, do you need my glasses? I used to love it. Totally acceptable.
I'm not judging, but were your kids ready when they started school?
Yeah, I think mine were.
Mine were.
I think it's varying, isn't it? I think because I read they should be able to use a knife and fork and things, and I don't know whether they were fully, restaurant ready going to school at 4. Do you know what I mean?
When I showed my mum, bearing in mind I was in my 30s, she was so cross with me, and every time she sees my bake-off tattoo on my side, which is like a whisk, a rolling pin and a piping bag, she flinches. She's like, ugh. And now I've got a massive one on my back as well, much to her disdain. Hey gorgeous girls, how are you?
Hello.
Hi, how's it going? What's going on, Charlie? Tell us everything.
What is
Maybe
going
not
on?
everything.
Start with Vix. Vix.
All right.
I've got.
So Vix, she's like, I'm done. I can't even remember what happened at the weekend.
You've had a really good weekend though.
I have had a
All
really
I
good
did was
weekend.
jet washed the patio.
Well, that's exciting.
Is
But
it?
that's an achievement.
It
I
is
mean,
an
it was
achievement.
really satisfying in all fairness.
Exactly.
And actually,
can I borrow your jet washer? Because I need
Sure.
to do my patio. Thanks.
although
Great.
Gareth is very control freak about it, he had to give me a demo and then be like 2 hands, and that he was very much like careful now.
Well, I haven't got 2 hands. Is
now.
this going to be a problem? Does Gareth want to come around and do it for me?
Give him the option.
So anyway, that was Charles'
That's your
week.
jet washing story.
Please stay tuned. It will get more interesting. Anyway, I promise.
Quick, Vicky, tell us something fun.
Oh my God. So we had little Prim's birthday. So she is 9 now, guys. And
Oh
that
my
was
goodness.
lovely. Very, very busy. We took her up to the mall. She got loads of free stuff because she loves chatting to people. And they're like, oh, she's so lovely. Here's some free donuts. Or we went to Yo Sushi because it's the thing that she's wanted to do for the longest time. And she just loves the, what do you call it? The little travel aid thing with all
yeah,
of
the little belt,
dishes
yeah.
on it.
It's
So
such a
I have to
USP.
be like, no, don't touch that. Once you touch it, it's yours.
Yeah.
Slow down. But we sat right next to the chef who just was so lovely, and she chatted to him the whole time, and he was giving her little freebie bits and stuff. It was so cute. So she had the best day. And then on Saturday, I went to my friend's book launch. She is an amazing cook and food writer, and she's just released her book, How to Barbecue, by Genevieve Taylor.
Oh, she's such a ledge.
So yeah, she is a ledge. You've met her, haven't you?
I have. She's amazing.
She's so lovely. And it was just amazing. And it's #1 in the barbecue charts on Amazon.
Wow.
Which is amazing already. And I'm just so hugely proud of her. And yeah, we had a great do at Lost and Grounded Brewery, which was fantastic. And she was raising money for Alzheimer's because her mum recently, I think it was when was it? I'm trying to think, last September, I think she passed away. And she's raised over £5,000 on Saturday for the charity. It was amazing.
Wow. Talking of inspiring, I spoke at the regional WI last week. Love the Women's Institute, yeah. So I did a local one, and then I got upgraded to the regional. I was the second speaker of the evening. And the first speaker was this incredible Paralympian called Steph, right? Stephanie Stafford. She has won multiple gold medals, other silver medals, right? At multiple Olympics. She had this incredible story. She was absolutely, like, completely able-bodied until she was 18. She woke up paralysed and blind because she'd had an onset of MS. And then over 8 years of, really struggling to deal with this, horrendous diagnosis. And then she decided, okay, I can't be an Olympic swimmer because that's where she was headed. She's like, I'll be a Paralympic swimmer. So the first Olympics she went to, she didn't win any medals. Second Paralympics she went to, she won silver and bronze. Third Paralympics she went to, she won gold. Wow. And it was like amazing. And she was a torchbearer. And on, and she had this video of her winning all her medals.
Wow.
And the torch, apparently if you're a torchbearer, you get to keep the torch, which I thought was quite cool. I did not know that. Unless she nicked it and they don't know, in which case I'm outing her and apologies.
You've outed her.
Yeah, my bad. And then she finished and I was like, shit, like, she's amazing. I got up and the first thing I said was, I'm just going to start by saying I didn't even win my bake-off. I was like, I have no props. And compared to what this lady has just said, I really feel quite... I was like, she is literally the most inspiring human on planet Earth because she was just so like, don't let anything stop you. She'd written a book as well and she had books to sell. I've written a book. I didn't bring any books with me to sell. What's wrong with me? No. Like, I'm so bad at publicising. I know, right? Fail. So... Another great example, her, not me, of like, you can do anything. It was just amazing.
Yes, that is amazing.
So that was quite fun, the WI. And I don't mean to brag, but Steve and I have been on 2 dates this week.
What?
The second one, we went to see Project Hail Mary, which was incredible.
What's that?
It's the Ryan Gosling's latest film. It's an adaptation of my favourite audiobook of all time, which is sci-fi, because I love a bit of fairy smut, right?
Yeah.
But this is the audiobook is so good, like it completely blew me away.
Tell me more.
And then, so it's about this guy who ends up in space and he doesn't know why he's there and he's got to figure it out. And then he meets an alien and it's just this really beautiful story of this guy and this little alien. And I mean, I would fully recommend listening to the audiobook and then going to see it in the cinema because Ryan Gosling is perfect as the main character. I basically listened to it and I was like, Steve would love this because he is a space nerd. So I was like he's got pictures of rockets in his office. Do you know what I mean? Like he loves a rocket.
Oh, same as Matt,
Yeah, love it. So I was like, you've got to read this book. He read it. He was like, wow, that's amazing. So we went to watch that and we were both completely, at the end, we were like, that was amazing. But our first date, we had his and hers doctor's appointments.
You guys, rock and roll.
Yeah, went to the doctors at the same time. He got checked for a hernia. He's okay, it's not a hernia. And I had my bloods done. It was really romantic.
Oh,
that is love, isn't it?
This is romance in your 40s, gang.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's only a week and a half until Easter, team. This is very exciting. Nora breaks up from school tomorrow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Already? Oh, yes,
I know. What about you guys? When do the girls break up? What have we got planned for Easter?
They break up next Thursday, don't they? Mine do.
The third
they break
is
up
Good
a week.
Friday.
Okay. Do you still do like Easter egg hunts or are they too big for that now?
So we have because of my little nieces. So we did last year. We fully intend on doing something like that. My brother's hosting.
Oh,
so
no.
we're off there with the family lamb.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be nice.
What about you guys?
I'm definitely doing an Easter egg hunt. I was on the way to school with Prim the other day. She was like, do you think the Easter Bunny will do a treasure hunt? Like, to lead us to the eggs. And she was like, why don't you ask him? And she went, close your eyes. I went, okay. I was like, please, Easter Bunny, can you please do us a treasure hunt? And she was like, great, I'm sure it'll happen. I was like, I'm sure it will.
Hang on, he's coming in now, he says, absolutely the hell not, he hasn't got time.
Yeah. Please, Easter Bunny, he says to give Mummy the day off. He says that all laundry and chores for the day should not be Mummy's problem.
No, I love that.
Amazing. Well, we've got little kids in our family as well, so there'll definitely be some Easter egg hunting. Something that's come up a lot this week or the last couple of weeks. I don't know if you guys watched Louis Theroux's Inside the Manosphere documentary?
Oh my God, yeah.
I've not
Have you watched
seen it.
I've not seen it. I mean, do you know what? It wasn't hugely surprising, I didn't think. I don't really want to see any more of these human beings. They don't deserve any more airtime.
No.
But I do think, there needs to be some kind of in-depth investigation into, whether it's by the government or whoever, the effect that this is having on young men and young boys, because
definitely.
what impact is this having on them? And as a mother of a daughter, it scares me to think that boys Nora's age and older, think in that way, because that's what this was showing. It was showing, teenagers coming up to them going, "Oh, we love you. We think you're amazing." Real hero worship. And you think, are these boys going to grow up thinking it's okay to talk to women like that and treat women like that?
I mean, I've seen it. I've seen young boys at playgrounds and the things that they've the way that they've looked at the girls, intimidating them, just by staring at them. And I've just walked in between them and looked and then. But it's definitely apparent, and the way some of the boys behave at school and the things that they say, I'm just where are they getting this from?
Where are they getting
it? From people like that.
Yeah,
they're getting it from online.
So it's really, it must be. It's scary for us with girls, but how scary it must be for the parents of boys as well. Just thinking, how do I protect them from falling down that trap and getting manipulated?
Absolutely.
Easily done.
Yeah.
Okay, Vix, you have had your ear to the ground this week.
Oh, yes, I am locked in. I hear everything.
She does.
And this week, I've got a great story from a kids' sports match.
Oh, lovely. And we've got a new story that digs into the stats behind why so many kids are not quite school ready at age 5.
Plus, some of our lovely listeners have been in touch and they're wanting our famous unqualified advice. So we'll get a stack into that as well.
Lovely. But first, it's Overheard in the Playground. Each week, we catch a little snippet that wasn't actually meant for us, but is usually worth us sharing. So, Vix, spill the tea.
Right. Come here. Listen now.
I'm ready.
So, my friend's little boy plays for under 9 football league. And they were an away game last weekend. And basically, she was saying that they've got this yellow respect rope where all of the parents stand and the other football team and everyone stands, so that they give the players a chance to make their own decisions, not have any involvement from parents or anything like that. So she said it was all going fine. And then there was a bit of an argument, a disagreement with the ref, who was 14, by the way, and some of the other players. And this guy, the dad of one of the little boys, just rushed onto the pitch, screaming and shouting at the ref, and just absolutely lost it. And all of the kids, she was they were all just oh my God, what's happening? And it just what causes a parent to cross that line when it comes to things like football? Literally.
Yeah.
Cross the respect rope. What would have driven him to do that? I just think, I think she said that it's going to be reported to the Football Association and everything. But, I mean, I'm not judging, but I think he needs a ban from being at the matches, which I know would be really upsetting for him and his kid who plays. But there needs to be, zero tolerance for this kind of thing. Talking to a child like that, I think is really awful. I think he needs to make sure that he apologises and goes away and gets a grip.
Yeah, and maybe be seen to apologise as well, so that the kids can see that his behaviour wasn't okay. I mean, maybe there was other stuff going on there, and maybe it was the straw that broke the camel's back. You just don't know, do you? But
it's very generous.
He should be given the red card. Red card.
Yes.
Red card.
I can't whistle, but red card.
For the parents.
Yeah. Send him off.
I mean, the fact that they've got that respect rope obviously clearly signals that there have been issues in the past.
Maybe it was
with
just
parents.
for him.
Maybe it was just for him. But the fact that they've got that there, and then for him to cross that, then there needs to be some consequences and repercussions. It's a classic example of that kind of circle of behaviour. So he's modelling that behaviour for his child. His child will see that and probably go on to, think that that's okay, unless there's something that stops that and says, actually, these are the consequences if you behave like that. Especially for such a young ref, like, for goodness sake.
I know,
they're
can you
kids.
imagine?
And I would say that's unacceptable behaviour. I know parents get fully involved with sports matches.
I was going to say, as somebody...
Do you? Because you've got, like, sporty kids, Charles. I don't know what that's like, so tell me.
So I literally spent my Sunday, so most Sundays, so I'll do the netball in the morning and the football in the afternoon, and I love it. I really enjoy watching it. I grew up on the sideline of something also, so I feel like my life is on the sideline. And I have to say, I'm like this because I just want to be like, oh yeah, great play. Or I'll say something like, with the netball, I'll be like, get in front of your player. Get in front. And then I'm like, no.
So nice.
No.
What do you really want to be saying though? And at what level of volume?
It's never aggression. But I would say football is definitely more argy-bargy.
Do you think, like, sports rage is a bit like road rage?
Yeah, it just comes out of nowhere.
Kind of comes out of nowhere. And also it feels like a situation where it's acceptable almost.
Yeah.
Because if you go, I don't go to many sports matches, but having been to a few football matches, it gets pretty heated in the stands when you're watching a football match. Like, people get, famously Larry, angry, shouty, sweary.
Yeah. So the Rovers ground is where I learnt how to swear.
Well, there you go.
That's literally, I was really young, used to go with my dad, and then you'd be like, referees, and yeah. That is my favourite time of the weekend. You'd be like, whoa, you're shit, and you'd be like, oh, she need my fucking glasses. I used to love it. Yeah. Totally acceptable.
I love
not
that.
with some 9-year-olds. I'm probably not with anyone nowadays.
I think people do it in that environment and then think it's acceptable to do it on an environment, that happened with this child.
Yeah.
And I think maybe people just need to separate that in their brains.
It's like there's a separate part of your brain, though, for like road rage and sport rage, isn't there? Like some of the things that I've said in the car, I would never say to somebody's face.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
That window is securely up.
Absolutely. And the car, funnily enough, is where my children learnt to swear.
Oh, well, there we go. See?
I need to rein it in. I need to get a grip.
Hey, I'm not judging at all. And I'm not judging, but that dude needs some consequences.
Red card.
Yes,
behaving
definitely.
that way. Red card, exactly. Now it's time for In the News, where we unpack the stories shaping modern parenting, from worrying about the manosphere, making its way onto the school playground, to just working out how to get your kids to put their blooming shoes on. Light and shade. This week, we saw a story in The Observer that said teachers are being forced to parent children as Britain faces school readiness crisis. Now, I have seen stories like this before over the last couple of years, and it makes me really, really sad. Around the country, the number of 4- and 5-year-olds who are not ready for school is growing. Last September, more than a quarter of children started reception still in nappies. Almost a third were unable to eat and drink independently, and a quarter struggled with basic language skills, such as saying their name. I'm not judging, but were your kids ready when they started school?
Yeah, I think mine were.
Mine were.
I think it's varying, isn't it? I think, like, because I read, like, they should be able to, like, use a knife and fork and things. And I don't know whether they were fully, restaurant ready going to school at 4. Do you know what I mean? But they were definitely ready to go and confident enough to go and could say their name and recognise their name and things like that. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, same
and
here.
it's so sad to hear that there are but like the statistic, that's quite high for children that have got speech delay and things like that. I don't know. I'm not judging at all, but I just would like to know why that is happened.
I think as well it depends on when your child is born throughout that year, because you can get a child that is just turned 4. So it's
In
only
August,
very
yeah.
much turned 4 only recently to then attend school. Whereas mine, weren't like that. So I didn't have that issue. And I think that can be quite difficult depending on where you're born within the school year. Yeah, I think
Oh, that it
impacts.
makes such a difference. Such a difference.
I think for
At
me,
that
though-
age, a year makes a massive
Oh,
difference.
yeah.
Absolutely.
And it
Yeah.
balances out as they get older, I think.
Yes, of
Yeah.
course. And there's got to be some
definitely.
allowance and patience for that.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But I think the thing that really shocks me and makes me think, oh, gosh, this is, for teachers having to deal with this, is kids turning up to school in nappies.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think a quarter of children. And
That's mad.
that's so many kids. And I think that for me is the concerning statistic, because obviously for the kids themselves, but also for the teachers. Like, you don't go into primary school teaching expecting to have to deal with nappies,
Yeah.
you deal with so much as a teacher anyway, that kind of side of it shouldn't be, an issue at all. But I think the main thing that needs to be looked at here is why. So why,
The support that
I'm not going to
families are
judge
having
anyone
there.
whose child
Yeah.
has ended up in school in nappies, because I don't know their story. I don't know the situation that they're in. Especially as you've already mentioned, like the society we live in today, people are working multiple jobs whilst also raising their children. It's difficult, and they don't have the time to maybe spend 2 or 3 days potty training their kids.
I think
100%.
Yeah, I think that the first year of school, the teachers that teach that first year of school, I don't think that their focus is on trigonometry or
No,
I think
no.
it is on life skills, because that is very much like what I've experienced as a mother, is that the first year when they attend school, it's very much like, let's go to your peg and think where your peg is and your drawer is, and put your coat on it to recognize where your peg is each day. I think there's a lot of classrooms in the first year that have toilets within the classroom as well to help with toileting, because I know that even if you're toilet trained, some children will hold it. And that can cause like UTIs and stuff like that, because they're holding it all day, they're busting, and then accidents happen because they're embarrassed, or they don't, because they're scared of that setup and that environment. So I think very much the first year is about personal development for the child.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't think a teacher should have to deal with nappies.
Multiple nappies.
I genuinely, I'm sorry. Again, this isn't me judging the children or the parents. This is sort of just saying that something's obviously not right in terms of, are the kids starting school too early maybe? Or, why are these kids still wearing nappies? Is there something?
Or is the day too long for them?
Is the
maybe?
day too long?
Yeah. And they, like you said, like all children grow at different periods, and especially if you've got a child that was born in September and a child that was born in July, August, they're going to be very different in that first school year. Maybe there does need to be a bit of flexibility with that, and maybe they shouldn't start until like after Christmas or something, if they're having those kind of like not being completely ready, because that's going to really knock their confidence as well, being in a situation like that and being like, because they're so aware at 4, when they've wet themselves, or they're like, oh no, this is and you don't want that for them in school, and for the teachers.
In places like, I don't know, like Germany, Poland, Spain, for example, they don't start school till they're 6. And in Finland, which is apparently one of the happiest places in the world, they don't start school till they're 7. I mean, that brings in a whole host of other problems like childcare,
Well,
working,
this is it, isn't it?
like it's that classic sort of, that we've talked about before. It's very hard in, when you're trying to juggle a job and childcare. So I don't think that moving the age of starting school would solve anything. If anything, I think it would bring in a whole host of other problems.
And surely then you just have the same as nursery. They would just go to like a nursery setup.
Setting. But I think the government needs to, take these stats really seriously and say, right,
yes,
we need to give these parents of this age children more support.
Yeah,
In terms
definitely.
of getting their children to the stage they need to be at when they start school. You know, I don't think you can have like a blanket, everybody has to be doing this, and this. But I think everybody should be able to use the toilet and feed themselves, or, you know, something just very, very back to the basics kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, there needs to be more support there. I don't think we'll ever get it. But
That is definitely, like you say, the government need to take this really, really seriously and not be like, well, this is up to you. This is your fault. Your kid can't brush their teeth or knows their name. Hang on a minute. Like we are living in a cost of living crisis. Like you say, everyone's working as hard as they can. There's, you know, so many other stresses that could be going on. That they've got delayed speech or they can't use the toilet properly. There should be more places where parents are able to go when their kids are young, that they can meet their community and have that support and talk to each other and have a bond and go through things together. So many of these spaces aren't there anymore, or there's not funding for support groups. That's what needs to happen. These parents need to feel supported and supported in that journey at the beginning.
Absolutely. Now for our next news story, the headline reads, "Parents swear by this one-day say yes rule on holiday to stop rows and meltdowns. Would you dare try it?" New research by Butlins. Oh, Butlins are providing this research, are they? With insights from children's psychologist Dr. Martha Coyalo, suggests less planning and more spontaneity for family holidays. Steve isn't going to like this suggestion at all. If it's not in a spreadsheet, it's not happening. 1,000 families were surveyed, and the results found that kids prefer holidays with fewer restrictions, wanting activities like endless swimming and no bedtime. Of course they do, they're children. Highlighting the joy of spontaneity. Embracing a yes day approach could transform a family holiday. For the kids, the parents will be having a meltdown in the corner. I'm not judging, but would you do a yes day?
Would you?
Do we need to get... I don't think so, no. Nora has been talking about a yes day. Where she got the frickin' idea, I don't know.
Well, the
but
yes
she's
day
been talking...
movie, surely.
The yes day,
Netflix.
yeah, that didn't help.
Netflix.
But like that... The yes day idea. And I'm like, but to be honest with you, Nora, most days are a yes day for you. Like, unless you're asking us to do something completely ridiculous, we're quite good at kind of embracing what you want to do. You want to make some pottery? All right, that sounds lovely. You want to bake some cookies? All right, let's make some cookies. Apart from on Sunday evening when she came in at 6:00 in the evening and said, "Mummy, can we bake some cookies?" And I said, "It's 6:00 on a fucking Sunday." Absolutely not.
Yeah.
You know, we do say yes to a lot of things. This to me, I just think it's funny that it's researched by Butlins, because it's blatantly, they're like, oh yeah, get the kids to decide. Yeah. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Would you do it, Charlie?
I think that they should have a yes day for grown-ups.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I think
agree.
The kids get the yeses all of the time, don't they?
Every day's a bloody yes
They've
day,
got no
like you
worries.
said.
They've got no worries. You know, I think the yes day should come to us.
Yeah.
I agree. I don't think the kids need it. And I think that the idea of doing it on holiday, I suppose, is slightly more realistic. But again, most parents and families on holidays do everything the kids want to do anyway, because that's the whole point of the holiday.
They don't want
not?
the argument for it.
Like, I'm not being funny, but I don't want to go to the swimming pool in Butlins for 3 hours, but I would, because that's what Nora wants to do, and it's her holiday, and that's what you do as a family. So kind of surely most family holidays, that's what's happening anyway, isn't it?
Isn't that what parenting is also? Just doing things that you don't necessarily would choose to do, but you're doing it because your kid's like, and you're like, cool.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think Vicky's face says it all here. For those listening, Vicky's got a very... Looks like she's just eaten a slice of lemon.
Like, literally, I said in a previous episode, even my daughter's like, you know, no is a complete sentence, Mum.
Yeah.
So you can only imagine how many, like, you know, I'm like, yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. And I'm like, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
Why? Why have I said yes? This is just too much. So I think sometimes, we
need a
should
no
have the
day.
yes days.
Yeah, we need a no day.
Yeah.
Let's champion for that, shall we? Let's start a campaign for no days.
Will Netflix do a movie which is a no day, please?
We're like the Grinches, but for holidays, aren't
I
we?
just thought of like 2 sequels for Yes Day the movie. No Day and Yes Day for grown-ups.
Yeah.
Yes,
You're
there you
welcome,
go.
Netflix.
You are welcome. Producer Jojo says we must all be way too nice in real life.
I'm a doormat, is what's happened there. I will
No,
always
you're
just
not.
be like,
You're a
idiot.
nice mum.
No,
You're
that
a
is
nice
literally-
mum.
Wow. I do say yes a lot.
I say yes a lot.
Yeah, me
I
too.
think you can't. There's so many things that you have to say no to because of safety and shit.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
but
yeah.
like the things I want to say yes to. When sometimes you get like, can we just go to the park and it's like 6 o'clock at night? But when the weather's nice, I'm like, let's just do that. Or can we go on a late night walk? Yeah, let's do that. And in my head, I'm like, no, I just want to watch Mormon Wives and drink wine. Right? But I do it.
We're going to play a little game, okay, to test.
All right.
Test the
gosh.
yes.
Okay.
I know. Right, okay. So, would you do a yes day at home if you couldn't afford a holiday? And if so, what point would you pull out your no card? How far would you let your children go? Shall we play a little game and see? All you have to do is go through, is say yes, yes, yes until you're, oh, hell no. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Can I eat all the sweets, chocolate and ice cream I want?
Yes.
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 That was always to know from Charlie.
Charlotte
I
is
told
looking
you.
like a no.
I told you I'm going to pal out
She's
early.
like, I don't want to
Can-
appear uncool.
Can I wear just a t-shirt and shorts even if it's really cold outside?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That one's an easy yeah.
Can I stay up all night even though you are taking me somewhere tomorrow that I need to be in a good mood for?
Absolutely not.
No.
I'm out.
No. That's number 3.
No. Yeah. Because that's a punishment. That's that's an outright punishment
Punishment
for
for
us.
us.
I know full well that if my child doesn't get enough sleep, we're all in for it the next
Yeah,
day. So myself included in that, by the way.
It's a 2-day hangover, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. So well done, team.
Oh.
Out of 15 questions, we got to number 3.
Can we try the others?
Okay.
Come on. That is a really short game.
That should have been at the end.
I know.
That one, because who wants to do that to themselves?
I'm looking ahead here. I'm already a no on the next one. Okay. Can I watch a scary film that's not appropriate for my age without you in the room?
No.
No, because you're going to
let's
be
just finish this then.
scared about it for the next three
Yeah.
years. Can I watch YouTube all day if I want? No.
No.
No. Oh God, we're more no than we thought we were.
Yeah. A minute ago we were like, oh,
I
it's
love
so
us.
nice. We say
We're
yes
not that nice.
all the time.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm just going to run through, and I think pretty sure I'm no to most of these. Right, ready?
Okay.
Right, okay, go on.
Can I prank call a family member, but you're not allowed to stop me? Actually, I'd say yes to that, 'cause that'd be quite funny.
Yeah.
Can we go to the shops and I can pick anything I want?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can I have a sleepover with all my friends tonight? Yeah.
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 Can I turn the living room into a giant bed and not tidy it up? The first bit, yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
First bit, yes. Second bit, absolutely no way, Jose.
Well, if
You
it
will
was a
tidy it
yes
up.
day, I would probably tidy it up. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So you are nice, Charlie.
Thanks.
Can we get a new pet and I get to choose it without telling you first?
No. A pet is for life, not just for a yes
not just
day.
for yes day. Can I redecorate my room however I want?
Yeah. It's your room. Your
Depends
rules.
which child's asking.
Yeah.
Yes, Daisy. No, Prem. Sorry.
Can I use your phone as much as I want today?
No.
No.
Can I fill the bath with fizzy drinks instead of water?
No.
No, that's just wasteful. Can
what
I
a
order whatever I
waste.
want online and it arrives today? Oh, hell no.
No.
Nora knows.
Absolutely not.
Nora's far too well acquainted with Amazon. Can I cut my own hair and then cut yours too?
No. No.
Okay. So I think really accurate then that we bombed out at number 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty accurate.
Great.
Oh my
so
God,
we're
these are
team no.
horrendous.
Yeah.
Team no.
Hell to the no.
Transpires that we're a no.
But you know what? I'm all right with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's time for Between You and Me, where our listeners bring us their parenting puzzles and we jump in with our advice that's boldly unqualified, but full of love. First off, we have an email from Lee in St Austell. Hi there, I'll get straight to the point. My daughter has come home with a horrific piercing. Oh no, Lee. She knows I hate them. I don't know how she has managed to fund this on only pocket money. I'm fuming. And now she's threatening to get a tattoo. Any advice? Do you know what this made me think of, Charles? This made me think of the tongue piercing. So Charles broke up with her boyfriend when we were 18, 19.
Yeah.
And I was in my first year at uni at Durham. Charles rocked up to see me. She was like, what? I was like, what is wrong with you? She's like, I got my tongue pierced. She couldn't speak the whole weekend.
Oh my God, it's
she was
the
like,
best.
oh my God. She couldn't eat, she could only drink.
Now, my advice is, where I need more info. Where's the piercing?
How old is she?
Yeah. Is she like 11?
Because if it's a tongue piercing, you wouldn't even know it now. Right, so it was just a silly thing, but a few years later, you take it out, it's like it's never happened.
Yeah.
Right? So where is this piercing?
Yeah.
Or is it horrendous because he just doesn't like piercings?
Yeah. It can be a generational thing as well. Like my mum loathes tattoos, right? I've got many, many tattoos, one of which I got on Vicky's hen do. In Blackpool.
She's lucky.
We all got matching heart tattoos from, quite frankly, the dodgiest tattoo place
So
I've
dodgy.
ever seen. She was there with like a fag hanging out of her mouth, wasn't she?
They were
like
both drunk.
Unsanitary.
I'm sure.
So unsanitary, Charlie. You would not have liked it at all. And we all got like some kind of heart on us somewhere. I decided on my ankle. It doesn't even look like a heart anymore. It's like. But some people's, the funniest thing is some people's like faded and disappeared, didn't it? Like Rosanna.
Just
got a
completely
tattoo.
went.
Yeah, she had it on the back of her neck and she had a bit of eczema and then her eczema fell off and so did her tattoo. And I've only got like
Where's yours? Is it on there
faintest,
still?
Tiniest on my wrist.
Oh my gosh, so funny. But when
you can't even see it.
Oh my God.
But it's a memory. It's a memory.
I love my tattoos because they are all memories. And that memory, it was honestly one of the best weekends of my life. And
so much fun.
So much joy. But when I showed my mum, bearing in mind I was in my 30s, she was so cross with me. And every time she sees my bake-off tattoo on my side, which is like a whisk, a rolling pin and a piping bag, she flinches. She's like, ugh. And now I've got a massive one on my back as well, much to her disdain. But like, I don't think it matters what age you are. When they're your child and you just don't like things like that, tattoos or piercings, you're never going to love it. But I do think it very much depends on their age.
Yes, definitely.
You know, if she's 16, 17, I mean, it's not a lot you can really do about it.
I would just say, though, that talk to her and just be like, look, are you really going to love this tattoo for always?
Yeah.
You know,
because if so, I'll come with you.
What does it so that we
safe.
don't? Yeah, it's not got a lady with a fag out of her.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But like, are you sure now? Because maybe talk to her about that. I would just absolutely make sure that she knows that it's something that's going to be there for always if it's a tattoo. Because that's the thing that I worry about, is that, you know, it may look cool now, but when you're older, will it look cool? Are you going to be okay with that? Think ahead. That's all I would say. Have that conversation.
I have quite a funny story about that. Is when I was 17, I was at school with a girl and she got her boyfriend's name tattooed on her hip. No. Under a butterfly.
Oh God.
She got it tattooed under there and we were all like, what if you break up? She went, I'll just get it turned into a twig.
I love that.
I mean, there is that option, isn't there? Turning
there
it
is
into
always
something
option,
else.
but I feel like that shouldn't be the reason why, you know, that shouldn't be your fallback on getting a tattoo, being able to turn it into some kind of foliage. But like, I think you're right, Charles. I think open, as we've said so much on this podcast, and I stand by it, open conversations, at least, you know, where's she going to get it done? Is she going to be safe? You know, like you say, you do have to really think about it because, you know, tattoos are there forever.
Is it going to be on
to get them covered.
Where's it going to be?
Yeah. Because I've got all my tattoos are somewhere where I can cover them if I want to, because that's how, you know, I mean, I don't know if my next one will be, much to my mum's.
She'll listen to this, Brian.
Sorry, Mum. There is going to be another one coming soon. Don't know where yet, but
I love it. You know how much I love them.
so yeah, Lee, I think the important thing here is kind of being supportive. You can still be disapproving, but also be supportive at the same time, just to make sure she's safe and she's not going anywhere dodgy where the person looks very unsanitary and is smoking.
Neither Gareth or I have tattoos.
No.
And I would just, oh God, I say to my kids all the time, like, you can get your tongue pierced. Do that.
I've done that.
But please, but please don't get tattoos. I'm not a fan.
It's funny, isn't it? Like how, I think it's like, because you're like, yeah, that's fine, get a tongue piercing. Whereas I'd be like, oh, I'm not sure. Because like that for me, I'm like, scary tongue piercing.
I've got commitment issues though. The tattoo forever. Oh, goodness. I would like want to scrub it off.
Yeah.
After like, yeah.
Well, we hope that's helpful, Lee, and good luck. Get back in touch with us. If you could just give us some more details, that'd be great.
Send us pics of her tattoo.
Circle back.
Yeah. Circle back. If there's a parenting drama or dilemma you want our unqualified advice on, then send us a DM or voice note on Instagram. You'll find us at I'm Not Judging But Pod. And don't forget, you can also watch us on YouTube and Spotify. Now, we're off for the next 3 weeks, girls, because it's Easter. So sending everybody lots of love. We hope you have a fabulous Easter holidays. And we'll be back after that. So thanks so much, gorgeous girls. See you very soon.
Bye.
Mwah.